we understand that the thought of sitting in a dental chair can seem more terrifying than a suspense thriller. But what if we told you that it doesn't have to be? Welcome to London Dental Specialists, where we transform dental anxiety into comfort, confidence, and smiles. My name is Dr. Opi Shidende, and I am the principal dentist here at London Dental Specialists. We have a variety of methods to help alleviate your anxiety. In our experience, the most effective technique is clear communication before the procedure. In some cases, the consultation process requires 2 to 3 visits before we even start doing anything. This then means that simple reassurance techniques during the procedure become highly effective. In the vast majority of really nervous patients, this is usually enough. Sometimes, however, patients need intravenous sedation to get them started on their journey. Intravenous sedation involves giving you a Valium-type drugs through your veins. It is a halfway house between being fully awake or fully asleep. And its biggest strength is that most people don't even remember the procedure afterwards. But just don't take my word for it. Listen to what our patients have to say about it.
He said to me, "What is your biggest anxiety?" And I said, number 1, the pain, number 2, the unknown, and number 3, the cost. And he said, "We'll deal with all those for you."
When I met Opie, he was very engaging, transparent, and almost kind of to put you at ease. You know, he was joking, he was laughing. But I think the key thing was, it was just, everything was, when I say transparency, it was about the costing, the process, the duration, and the journey, essentially.
I hadn't been to dentist in years because I was absolutely terrified by the whole thing.
My heart was racing, my hands were sweaty, and then the theater room was petrifying with this everything. I was a wreck. I was super nervous. Even my teeth were, you know.
He was just very engaging and put you at ease. I think one of the key things that I was worried about was about the judgment and almost feeling more nervous and more anxious about that rather than the actual problem. There was no judgment and it just put you at ease from day one.
The team is very small and intimate. They're friendly, they're open and Opie. You know, when you meet him, you're like, "Oh, all right, this is good. You know, this is someone that I feel comfortable with."
Opie was lovely. He was so soft-spoken and with a lot of humor. He made me laugh. He was like, calm down, calm down. It was lovely. It was very nice, very warm and reassuring. And he was able to answer all of my questions.
He was honest, forthright. He explained to me that there are limited options.
Everyone was absolutely lovely to me and worked really hard to make sure that they understood how frightened I was and how stressful I found the whole thing. And Opie worked at my pace, taking breaks as and when I needed to stop.
He was saying, "You'll be okay." He was talking to me. He said, "Do you want to have a moment to try to calm down?" Because he behaved like it was a part of the process. So that kind of also reassured me.
Nothing was as bad as I thought it was going to be. Everything that was going to happen and needed to happen was explained to me. I felt completely included in my own treatment, and I understood exactly what was needed, what was going to happen, when it was going to happen. There was loads of space for me to ask the questions that I needed to ask, and everything was done at my pace, which made it much easier. Sedation really helped quite a lot, and the fact that every time I said, "Ow," I got some more anaesthesia.
By the time we got to the most intrusive part of the surgery, I was like, "Okay, is there another point that's going to be even more?" And he went, "No, we've done that already." And I went, oh, okay, so that was the worst. And he went, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, nobody told me that."
Fear was so much greater than pain or discomfort. I would definitely recommend London Dental Specialists. It worked for me.
Everyone deserves a peaceful, pain-free dental experience. So if you are feeling anxious, please let us help. Let us help you turn that fear into a thing of the past.
I'm not frightened to go into the dentist anymore.
Ready to redefine your dental experience? Don't let your dental anxiety hold you back from a healthy, radiant, and beautiful smile that you deserve. Simply complete the form around this video to schedule your first anxiety-free dental visit. We promise it will be easier than you think.
What people get when they walk out the door is a new sense of self. You can't put a price on it, you know. I think it's life-changing in so many ways.
Pick up the phone, make an appointment. The hardest thing you'll do will be walking through the front door. And after that, everything will be a lot easier than you can imagine.